Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Sonics, MyNBA franchise here on NBA 2K22. Today we continue the second round of the playoffs with games 5 and 6 against the Los Angeles Lakers. It's been a very interesting start. Game 1, we killed them, and it really looked like we were going to dominate this series. But then Oscar J. Basilin gets hurt in Game 2, and then it goes downhill. We lost Game 2. We lost Game 3, led by our 8-point second quarter. Horrendous. We had to come back and win Game 4, which we did, 89-81. The games have been significantly more low-scoring since Oscar got injured, for what it's worth. I don't know how much correlates with that, but we have certainly missed him a lot, and our offense really hasn't been the same. We're still trying to figure out how to play without him on the floor, so we've certainly got our hands full. The rotation will remain the same as it was the last game. The starting lineup will be Murray, Story, Reddish, Buzz, and Uzoma, with Quickly, Dumas, and Mukwamu coming off the bench. So the winner of our series against the Lakers will be playing against the Houston Rockets in the Western Conference Finals. They have officially swept the 7th-seeded Sacramento Kings. So the winner of this game has Jalen Green, Brandon Ingram, and the Rockets awaiting them. But our focus is not on the Rockets. Our focus is on beating the Lakers. Can we finish it off here in 6 games today? Can they finish it in 6 games today? Or will we split and head to a Game 7? So here's Game 5 back at home at the Climate Pledge Arena as the Lakers win the tip-off, and we are underway. Seattle on their first possession. Here's Kyril Story taking advantage of the mismatch. He has Tyrone Williams, the shorter guard, on him, and Story will put the ball in the basket. 4-1 now. Slow start here for the LA offense as Williams gets it to Isaiah Iguodala for the layup. The Lakers have had 4 different players start at small forward in the last 4 games. Today, it's Iguodala. There's Maxey for 3, no good. Rebounded by Collins, gets it back out to Maxey, trying to set up a new play. Screen from Collins. Maxey inside, hits the floater. Nice play for Tyrese Maxey. That'll put the Lakers ahead. 5-4 screen from Uzoma Chukwuemeka on DeJounte Murray, who throws it down. The two-handed slam puts Seattle back ahead. Now it's 6-5. Still, for the most part, both offenses haven't really started off great. Oh, my Lord, what a block by Kyril Story. He sent that one into next week. Look at that one again. That wasn't a little block. That was a beauty. Off the inbound, Lakers looking to get the putback. 3rd chance try here for Collins. No good. 4th chance try. Stewart gets it to Collins. The Lakers needed 4 shots. 5 if you count the block on that possession. The Sonics are one of the best rebounding teams in the NBA. So far today, they are not rebounding the basketball well at all. John Collins open for 3. Lakers now lead by 4. Seattle's offense with only 3 baskets here in the first 4 minutes. Looking to answer, and they do. It's a 3 for DeJounte Murray. So both teams trade off 3-pointers as Maxey is blocked at the rim by Buzz Wigginton. On the other end, Seattle looking to get the lead back. Story inside for Uzoma Chukwuemeka, the rookie out of the University of Georgetown. And it's now 11-10. Quickly has an open man. It's Chance Dumas for 3. Dumas, not known for his outside shot, gets that one on the board, and it's 14-10. Sonics on a nice 8-0 run, fueled by a pair of 3s. The Lakers respond with a 3 of their own. It's Freeman Alexander from beyond the arc. Now both offenses are still really struggling with the bench unit in. 13-14 with a minute and a half left in the first quarter. It's been a very low-scoring game so far as Buzz hits the turnaround jumper. 3-point lead. Jones inside for Brendan Mendoza. Falling down, makes the layup, and we are within 1. Although both offenses have struggled, both offenses have kept it close. The biggest lead today, 4 points. Both teams at 1 point led by 4. Seattle looking here on the inbound to get back on the board. It's Buzz with the one-handed dunk. And the Sonics are back up by 3. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Alexander is intercepted by Dumas. He gets it to Emmanuel Quickly on the other end, who hits the line 2. Seattle with their biggest lead of the day at 5. Now it's a 3-point game. Winding seconds of the quarter. Here's Emmanuel Quickly. Step back at the buzzer. No good. Pretty low scoring start, 22-19. The Sonics offense did play a little bit better that final couple of minutes or so. We'll see if they can use that here as momentum into the second quarter. As Quickly misses the 3, rebounded by Dumas. No good, but 3rd time's the charm. It's Uzoma Chukwuemeka with the putback. 5-point lead here for the Sonics. Lakers looking to get on the board for the first time here in the corner as Tyrone Williams is wide open for three of a former Kansas Jayhawk. Rock chalk. 22-24. Chukwuemeka with the Euro step, bucket, and one. Deontay Jones called for the foul. Jones does not like the call. He tried to set his feet, hope for the charge. Doesn't get the call. Uzoma would miss the free throw, so it remains a 4-point game. As there's the 7'5" Dax McCollum with the layup. As good of a defender as Chance Dumas is, there's only so much he can do there. 24-26. Story, step back. Tray ball is good. Kyril Story off to a solid start tonight with 7 points, as it's a 5-point game. Collins guarded by Dumas. Dumas with the denial. The Sonics are rejecting everything right now. It is a block party here in Seattle. Sonics on the fast break. Quickly, fade away. Tray ball is good. Emmanuel quickly puts the Sonics ahead by 8. 24-32. Here's Tyrone Williams trying to get some space by Story. Heavily contested shot is good. The Lakers needed that one. They've got to get some momentum back on offense because the Sonics are really playing some good ball these past couple of minutes. Maxey blocked at the rim by Chukwuemeka. The Lakers do get the putback, courteous of Isaiah Stewart. 30-34. Here's Story with the screen, getting mean over to Chance Dumas with the layup. Dumas has given the Sonics some really good minutes off the bench here in the first half with 7 points and a few really good defensive plays. 32-36. Here's Isaiah Iguodala for three. The Lakers have it within 1. Los Angeles right back in the ball game. It was an 8-point game about 2 minutes ago, and the Lakers have quickly responded. Alexander in the corner. There's a nice serving of beef stew. Isaiah Stewart puts the Lakers ahead by 2. Seattle looking to respond. Their offense has been a mess these past couple of minutes. Buzz gets the foul on the three-pointer. My number 1 rule of defense, don't foul the jump shooter, particularly if he's shooting a 3. Buzz would make all 3 at the line, but the Lakers would answer right back with a corner 3 of their own. It's Josh Jackson who hits the shot. 41-39 on an inbound. Murray inside for Buzz. That's Seattle's first field goal in probably about 3 or 4 minutes. Seattle now leads by 1 after a singular free throw will put them ahead. The Lakers looking to get back on top. Nice cut to the paint by Freeman Alexander, who throws it down on a one-hander. 43-42. Murray dribbling out the clock here to end the first half. He's going to get the last shot. Heaves it up from deep. Bang! DeJounte Murray hits the 3. They're not going to count it, but I think it's going to go into review.
The previous play is under review.
So indeed, it will go into review. What a great step back by Murray, and it looks like he got it off probably with about 0.2 of a second left. So this shot is going to count. Assuming these refs are not completely blind, this play should be overturned and should give Seattle the lead here before half.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the basket will in fact count, and the Sonics will take a 45-43 lead here going into halftime. That shot by DeJounte Murray really gives Seattle some momentum going into halftime. The Sonics led for much of the first half, but the Lakers stormed back. They took the lead. It would have been a real shame if the Lakers had been on top at halftime. So DeJounte Murray made sure that wouldn't happen. On to the third quarter, Seattle now starting with a 4-point lead. Here's John Collins with a beautiful turnaround jumper. Buzz played about as good of defense as he could there. Doesn't matter. 45-48. Maxey blocked by Buzz Wigginton, and the blocks just keep on coming. Seattle on the other end. Here's Cam Reddish with the mid-ranger, his first points of the evening, and Seattle now leads by 5. 48-52. Maxey loses control at the rim. Another play by Uzoma Chukwuemeka on the other end. Reddish over to Kyril Story. Story trying to go down low on the defender. He finds Chukwuemeka, who makes a great cut inside, and that'll make it a 4-point game. 50-54. Seattle calls for the screen. Buzz Wigginton, deep 3. Got it! Nothing but net for Buzz Wigginton. And it's a 7-point lead for Seattle, the biggest lead of the day. And this lead looks like it's going to keep on getting bigger. Stolen by Murray over to Uzoma Chukwuemeka with an awesome dunk. Uzoma's having a great start to the second half as he gets the highlight slam, rocking the rim. It's a 9-point game. Seattle looking to extend the lead. Buzz, guarded by Collins, inside, too easy. Seattle with their first double-digit lead at the game. They wouldn't hold the double-digit lead for a while as it's a 9-point game. That pass is tipped and stolen by Brendan Mendoza, who lays it in at the other end. Good hustle by the Sonics to try to defend it. 5-point game now. The Lakers making some noise. Seattle needs a basket. And it's Chance Dumas for 3. Dumas 2 for 2 from the land of beyond today. And it's a 8-point Seattle lead. Big shot for Dumas to get them back in business as Tyrone Williams hits the shot at the buzzer. Not going to count. What a play that would have been had it counted. We'll see if Tyrone Williams can get his revenge on the shot clock the next possession. I guess the answer would be yes as he hits for 3, and indeed it's a 5-point game after all. 59-64. Lakers looking to bring it within 1 score, and they do off the 3 by Freeman Alexander. Again, right when one team builds a big lead, the other one immediately storms back. Uzoma Chukwumereji has the double team, and it's stolen by Jackson. Now here comes the Lakers on the other end. Alexander at the rim makes the layup, and we are now tied at 64. Again, this is where Seattle's offense is really struggling and really could use Oscar J. Basile. They need somebody to make a spark. How about this young man, Chance Dumas, who hits another 3, this time in the corner, 3-point game. Right when the Lakers tie it, seems to be when Seattle wants to make some noise. It's now Emmanuel Quickley from beyond the arc. So the Sonics hit a pair of big 3s by Dumas and Quickley. Both of those two are giving Seattle great minutes off the bench today. As now the Lakers are going to get one more shot off before the buzzer. Jackson hits it short. So that'll wrap up the third quarter. I feel like the Lakers were the better team throughout the third quarter, but those 2 big 3s by Dumas and Quickley gives Seattle some momentum going into the fourth. Maxey at the rim puts the Lakers on the board to open up quarter number 4. Seattle looking to answer. Kyril Story calls for a screen. Story inside, passes it out for Buzz Wigginton, who gets the layup to go in. Story with 9, 4, and 6, doing a little bit of everything. Story, pump fake over to Emmanuel Quickley. His pass is tipped and stolen by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with it on the other end with a dime over to DJ Jones, who throws it down. 68-74, screen from Collins over to Maxey. Inside, blocked by Buzz Wigginton. Collins gets it back, heaves it up, and beats the shot clock. Los Angeles is not going to quit. They continue to stay in this ballgame. There's Story with the poster. Great dunk for Kyril Story, and it's a 6-point game. Both teams trading off buckets, going back and forth here with about 6 minutes to go. DeJounte Murray inside, heavily contested layup. He somehow makes the shot, and it's a 6-point lead once again. 5 minutes to go. Iguodala over to Maxey with a beautiful behind-the-back pass for Iguodala, and it's a 4-point game. Seattle with it on an inbound. Kyril Story takes a really bad shot, but he got fouled. Again, the number 1 rule of defense, don't foul the jump shooter, especially if they're taking a bad shot. Story would make all 3 free throws, and now he gets his 3 on the following possession. Great shot for Kyril Story, who has 8 points here in the fourth quarter, and it's an 8-point Sonics lead. The Lakers looking to answer back. Here's Isaiah Stewart inside, makes the layup, and again, right when the Sonics go on a run, the Lakers answer right back. They're not going to quit. That pass is stolen by Kyril Story. On the other end, Story looking to take it himself to the rack over to Dikembe Mutombo, who will make the layup, and it's an 8-point game, 78-86. Here's Kyril Story again! He just caught a body! You might as well call him Father Kyril Story because he just baptized that man in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Story tips the shot from Tyrone Williams, no good. It's a 10-point lead here for the Sonics with 2 minutes to go. Now Dumas throws it down. 17 points off the bench for Chance Dumas. A playoff high for him. 78-90, the biggest lead of the game. The Lakers will beat the shot clock. Nice shot by Williams, but they've got to move quick, down by 10. Another basket might end the game. Uzoma with the double team. To Murray, to Story. I call that dagger. Kyril Story hits the 3. 13 points in the fourth quarter for Story, who dribbles out the clock. And the Sonics win the ball game 93-80. Seattle takes home Game 5 and is now 1 win away from advancing to Western Conference Finals. A hard-nosed matchup from beginning to end. This was a great team victory. Even in spurts where the offense was really struggling and we missed Oscar J. Basile, everybody came through. Kyril Story with 22, 6, 7, and 4. He was phenomenal in the fourth quarter, the go-to guy down the stretch. Chance Dumas with some great minutes off the bench, 17 points on just 8 shots, might I add, and he played great defense, even better than he normally does, which obviously says a lot. Buzz Wigington, 16, 12, 3, 5, and 6 on only 9 shots. He was a menace on the defensive end of the floor. We were blocking shots like crazy. We finished with 16 blocks. We also turned the ball over 12 times. We need to clean up on the turnovers, and if we do, I think we should have no problem finishing out this series, hopefully in 6 games. Williams with 15 led the scoring for the Lakers. Maxey, Alexander, and Stewart also in the double figures. Stewart with a double-double, 10 and 13. So now we head to Game 6. I'm going to make a change in the rotation. Chance Dumas played really, really well in Game 5. One of the best games I've seen him play. Cam Reddish had one of the worst games I've seen. So Dumas is going to move to the starting lineup. It seems like whichever one of those two starts always struggles, and whichever one of those two comes off the bench plays well. So we'll see if that trend holds up here in Game 6. The Sonics can finish it off here in Los Angeles. If Seattle wins this game, they've got a date in the Western Conference Finals with the Houston Rockets. Buzz misses the alley-oop, so that's not a great start to the game for the Sonics offense. On the other end, Lakers looking to strike first, and they do. A one-handed soft slam by Isaiah Stewart. Seattle looking for their first points of the day. Here's Buzz Wigington taking John Collins to the schoolyard. Misses the shot, gets the putback to fall. Buzz Wigington just annihilated John Collins on that possession. 4-2, Lakers on top. Murray lobs it up for the rookie, Uzoma Chukwuemeka. Uzoma also had a great Game 3. We didn't really talk about him at the end, but he as well played really well. Tied at 4. Here's Jackson at the rim. Floater no good. Rebounded by Collins. He's blocked. Buzz sends it off the backboard. Lakers get it back. Another block. Seattle's defense is swarming on this possession. Time winding down. Maxey, heavily contested by Dumas. What a flawless defensive possession by the Sonics. 6-4, Seattle looking to extend the lead. Now it's Dumas for 3. Chance Dumas with 3 triples in the first game today. He shot the ball really well from beyond the arc. Now Story gets an and one reverse slam. Everybody on the Sonics has already made a basket today, as it's a 12-6 ball game pending the free throw, assuming it goes in, which it would. What a great dunk by Kyril Story. That one's definitely going to go on SportsCenter. Great start to the game for Seattle, but then that happens. Again, the number 1 rule of defense, don't foul the 3-point jump shooter. Tyrese Maxey would make all 3 at the line to cut the lead in half. 12-9 now, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Uzoma backing down on his defender, gets it over to Kyril Story for 3, and Seattle is back up by 6. This is the best I've seen Seattle's offense play since the Oscar injury. The thing is, the Lakers' offense is right there with them. Alexander's 3 cuts the game to 1. Lakers now looking to take the lead. That shot is good from Josh Jackson. Los Angeles now ahead by 1, looking to extend the lead with the second unit in as Brendan Mendoza misses the slam. Sonics with it on the fast break. Reddish to big old Buzz. Buzz Wigington from deep. Seattle right back on top. Now it's 20-16. Tyrone Williams trying to make a play. He goes inside for McCollum. Back out to Williams. He caught Buzz lacking on defense. Buzz rarely has a defensive miscue. That time it costed 3 points. 20-19. Good offensive rebound and putback by Buzz, making up for his defensive error on the previous possession. 24-21 now. A beautiful pass and an even better block by Buzz on Deontay Jones. On the other end, it's Emmanuel quickly with the and one slam. The best offense is good defense. Great block by Buzz, and then on the other end, quickly makes it a 6-point game. Now a 4-point game. The lead goes back up to 6 off the last second layup by Dikembe Mutombo. Williams won't even take a shot to end the first. Seattle's offense looking great. They lead at 31-25. Again, by far the best this offense has looked since the Oscar J. Vasilin injury in Game 2. Hopefully they can keep it up. Nice layup by Williams. He did have John Collins open in the corner, but he wants to be aggressive and make that play himself. 33-29, 4-point lead. Here's Williams again with a great move inside. Quick start to the second quarter here for Tyrone Williams, coming off the bench today rather than in the starting lineup. Dumas with the throwdown. Chance Dumas again looking really good in this game. Dumas has been hot these past couple of games as it's 37-33. Maxey with a nice move inside. Heavily contested shot will fall. The Lakers offense is hanging in there here in the second quarter as they bring you within 2. 37-35. Seattle's offense is now struggling. They need a spark, and they get it from Chance Dumas. Again, in the double figures, he already has 10. Dumas continuing to make a really huge impact offensively as Buzz Wigginton gets the slam dunk. Now the Sonics offense is back in a rhythm. They lead by 7. The Lakers looking to respond. Maxey inside, has to heave it up, and it's good. I'm pretty sure the shot clock expired before he heaved that shot. The Lakers get lucky there as it's 46-41. Here comes Dumas with the rack attack. 14 points in the first half for Chance Dumas. His career high is 19. He's got a great shot to break that today. As Josh Jackson hits the corner 3, the Lakers are hanging in there. Now they tie it at 48. Seattle looking for another last-second shot here to end the first half. Kyril Story with the mid-ranger. No good. It's going to rim out. We've got ourselves a tight one here through the first half. 48-48. Seattle's offense started off red hot. They've been a little bit worse since. As we get a quick look at the playoff bracket, the other series are over. The Spirits and Hornets are both in the Eastern Conference Finals officially, and we obviously know the Rockets are in the Western Conference Finals. On to the second half. We'll see if Seattle can finish off the series or if the Lakers can send it to 7. That's a good start for Seattle. DeJounte Murray hits the 3, 51-48. Following possession, now it's Kyril Story, nothing but net. Perfect start to the third quarter for Seattle as they get a pair of threes in the opening 45 seconds. 54-48. Lakers need to respond. Here's Alexander, tightly guarded by Dumas, makes the play. Again, good defense by Dumas, but Freeman Alexander just makes an even better move. Time winding down on the shot clock. Maxey is blocked by Buzz. Seattle looking to take it quickly on the other end. Dumas over to Kyril Story in the corner. Back to Dumas. Dumas gets the screen from Uzoma Chukwuemeka. Dumas inside in over to Uzoma, who makes the layup. Great ball movement on that possession. Off the block by Seattle. 58-52. Here's Alexander for Beef Stew. Isaiah Stewart with the slam. We are within 2. 58-56. The Lakers have been looking good since that opening minute in the third as Dax McCollum makes the spin move, and we are now tied up. Seattle with only 4 points in the last 4 minutes. The offense is ice cold. Again, they're really missing Oscar right now. DeJounte responds with a nice screen from Buzz and a nice dunk inside. 60-58. The lob is tipped away by Story. Seattle on the other end. It's DeJounte Murray from deep. Got it! DeJounte hits the 3, and it's a 5-point game, now a 3-point game. 63-60. Reddish in the corner. He's having another really rough game. Over to Buzz. Buzz inside, slams it home, and the Sonics are up by 5. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the third. Los Angeles looking to make it a one-score game, and they do. That defense by Emmanuel Quickley, who was caught pretty much asleep on that possession, and it's now 65-63. Los Angeles looking to tie it here. It's Jones who makes a nice layup, and we are knotted up at 65. It's been a back-and-forth second half now. The Sonics looking to respond, and they do. Nice shot on the move by Buzz. Whenever the Lakers tie it, that's when Seattle seems to go on a big run. They will not let the Lakers take any sort of a lead. McCollum with the spin move, looking like a Beyblade down low, making the play there as it's a 1-point game. Seattle calls for the screen here with 40 seconds left in the quarter. It's Emmanuel Quickley from deep. Big shot for Quickley, 71-67. Again, the Lakers look to respond as they're now back down by 2 scores. Williams inside as a wide-open DJ Jones for 3. Again, right when the Sonics do something, the Lakers seem to respond. 71-70. Kyril Story, last-second shot, heaves up the mid-ranger, no good. So another close quarter. The Sonics take a 1-point lead as we now enter the fourth quarter. This is it. The Lakers season is on the line. Can Los Angeles win this game, or are we headed to a Game 7? The Lakers looking to take their first lead of the second half. They do with the short shot on the elbow by John Collins. Lakers now get fooled by the pump fake. Great move by Emmanuel Quickley. Seattle right back up. Both teams continuing to trade the lead as it's 75-74. Laker ball, 6.5 to go. Great cut by John Collins, who makes the layup. And again, the Lakers are back up. Still trading off the lead. Here's Murray with a screen for Killa Cam Reddish. Haven't gotten to say that a lot today with Reddish's struggles in this episode, but he does hit the 3. 78-76. Layup no good by Jones. Rebound back out to Jones. Splash! He hits the 3. Lakers lead by 1 with 4:16 to go. DJ Jones has really given the Lakers some good minutes in this series. I've found myself quite impressed by him. Freeman Alexander hits the pull-up jumper. Lakers with their biggest lead of the second half at 3. Maxey blocked at the rim by Buzz. Seattle needs a bucket here to try to get themselves back offensively, and they do. It's a slam dunk for Kyril Story. Look at the replay again. Beautiful slam by Story, 80-81. Only about 2 minutes to go. Maxey blocked by Chance Dumas. On the other end, it's the rookie, Uzoma Chukwuemeka, who takes it himself, and the Sonics lead by 1. This is it. Crunch time, where heroes are made and where legends are born. Maxey for the lead. Got it. Great shot for Tyrese Maxey. It's 82-83. Seattle looking to respond. Here's Dumas inside. His layup is no good. Dumas has not scored yet in the second half. On the other end, Maxey, corner 3. Bang! Tyrese Maxey hits the 3. 82-86. The Lakers with the ball. They can ice it on this possession as the shot is no good by Stewart. Good defense by Seattle. Now they need some points. Here comes Chance Dumas. Dumas with a heavily contested layup. He got it. And the Sonics bring you within 2. 84-86. 1 minute to go. This is it. Grab your popcorn. Get comfortable. Playoff basketball, baby. John Collins makes the shot. It's a 4-point Laker lead with 49 seconds. Seattle needs to score here off the timeout. Murray over to Buzz. Buzz gets the double team. Uzoma is wide open in the paint. He makes the layup. 88-86. And the Lakers call their second to last timeout. Clock sits at 41.8. As that pass is nearly deflected by Murray. A huge break for the Lakers, who get another opportunity to score. Maxey with the spin move. He's blocked. It looked like Buzz and DeJounte got a hand on it. Sonics on the fast break. Dumas for 3. Bang! Chance Dumas puts Seattle ahead. The guy you would least expect to be the hero is the hero. What a play by Chance Dumas, and now the Lakers have it under 10 to go. They give it to Josh Jackson with space for the lead. No good! Rebounded by Buzz. He is fouled with 2.1 seconds. Wow! Now it's time to inbound. They try to get it to Story, and it's intercepted by Jackson. He gets called from the backcourt. Seattle's trying to get cute here. They just got to inbound it and let the Lakers foul. Over to Murray. He's fouled with 3/10 of a second. The Sonics can just taste victory right now as DeJounte Murray goes to the line. The first one is good, and it's a 2-point game. The Lakers are out of timeout, so they're going to have to heave up a full-court shot as Murray intentionally misses the second one. And there's your ball game. The Seattle Sonics win Game 6 and are moving on to the Western Conference Finals. They defeat the Lakers 90-88 in an absolute thriller. Wow, what a game. What a finish. And all the credit in the world belongs to this young man, Chance Dumas, with the play of the game and the play of the season. A game-winning 3 by Dumas, who again is not known as a great three-point shooter, but in both games today, he shot the lights out. Shout out to Chance Dumas for stepping up with one of our stars injured. Maxey and Williams with 18 apiece, leading the Lakers. They shot the ball more efficiently today, but it obviously was not enough to win the game. Our leading scorer was Chance Dumas with 19, 4, and 5. 19 points ties a career high, and he did it on the biggest stage. So a major shout out to Chance Dumas. If he's going to play like this, he's going to continue to get more minutes. Probably the best 2 games of his career I've seen him play. Buzz with 16, 11, and 8 blocks. Story with 15 and 6. Murray with 13, 8, and 6. Quickly also in the double figures. Emmanuel Quickly has been really good off the bench these past couple of games. Cam Reddish not so much. Hopefully he can figure it out here in the Western Conference Finals against the Houston Rockets, who beat Golden State in 6 in the first round and swept the Kings in the second round. The Rockets are led by Jalen Green, who has become a bona fide superstar this season. And knowing that, Houston realized that they needed to get him a sidekick at the deadline, and that they did, acquiring Brandon Ingram from the Trailblazers, a move that has really paid off so far. Ingram and Green have been a dynamic duo so far, and although the Rockets had to give up quite a bit to get him, the trade has been worthwhile so far. They have a number of other talented players, including athletic, versatile forward Isaki McDaniels, who was a top pick by the Kings a couple years ago, traded to the Rockets, and has been really good. They also have former Sonic Davion Mitchell. He is this team's starting point guard. We had Mitchell for a little bit in Season 2 and 3 before trading him to the Rockets, where he's really found a good home. They have a number of other good players, including 3-level scorer Darius Winston, Nasir Little, Alperen Şengün, KJ Martin, amongst others. The Rockets will be without Brandon Clark likely for the entire series, but our injury is a bigger deal than theirs. Oscar J. Basilin is now projected to come back in 4 to 6 weeks. I could see that being quicker with how good our medical staff is, but chances are he probably won't be healthy for Western Conference Finals. If we are to beat the Rockets and make it to the finals, it looks like Oscar would return sometime around then. So we're now down to 4 teams. The Sonics, the Rockets, which we're going to play games 1 and 2 in the next episode, along with the Spirits and the Hornets. 4 young, exciting, fun teams. One of them's going to win a championship. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. As next episode, we'll kick off the Western Conference Finals. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.